Hello and welcome again to one of the gems of the Alshiich. The Alshiich Kodesh makes a very important point here, and again it's based on a careful analysis of the text and what the text seems to be saying, and pointing out that maybe it's saying something different. So here is the Parsha of Boy. Now, as we said last week, everybody knows that the previous Sedra is Va'era, and Va'era starts with a Vav and then an Aleph, and that's the way that children are taught to know how many of the 10 Makkahs, the 10 plagues, affected Egypt in that particular Parsha. So Vav being 6 and Aleph being 1 gives you 7. There were 7. And then this week's Sedra is Bo. That's a base in an Aleph. Base is 2, Aleph is 1, so 3 in this week's Sedra. And that's the point. Or rather, what's the point? As the Alshiich is going to explain. Let me just take you to our little blue book, the Art Scroll Chumash, which is where we normally look, and that's on page 340. And in page 340 it tells the story and says the following thing. V'yomer Hashem el Moshe, Hashem says to Moshe, Bo el Paro, come to Pharaoh. Ki ani hechbadati az liboy. I've hardened his heart. Ves lev avodov, and the heart of his servants. L'man shisi oisasai ele bekirbo, in order to put these miracles in his, well, bekirbo, amongst him, embedded in his being, in his DNA. Now, the Alshich says something which is intriguing because, of course, at the end of the last week's Sedra, after plague number 7, Paro throws in the towel. And he says, oh no, I've been a terrible person and God's right and I should never have done what I did and I'm really, really sorry. And then he changes his mind straight away. And now, HaShem says, you know why? I hardened his heart. I made him change his mind straight away. Now, there's something called the Poor Paro Society. And the Poor Paro Society feel very, very outraged that God did this to Pharaoh. But the Alshich says a very interesting thing here. He says, what does it say in our Sedra? Hashem says to Moshe, go to Paro, Ki ani hichbadati, I've hardened his heart and the heart of his servant in order to put these signs in his heart or amongst him. Now, when it says these signs, and I'm going to put these signs amongst him, what does that really mean? Well, this word these, to put oisasai eile, put these signs. What does these mean? If I say to you, those books, that's the books over, well, somewhere. Those books in the British Library, in the library at Oxford University, the Bodleian. But if I say these, it's the ones that are here. Now, with 7 miracles already done, that's in the Sedra of Era. And now God says, go to Pharaoh because I've hardened his heart in order to put these miracles amongst him. What he's saying to Moses is, I know he said it. I know he said he's sorry. But he needs more of the medication. Another dose of the medication because that's just not good enough. He said it, but he doesn't mean it. These means the books that are here. These, in this case, means the miracles, the 7 miracles already which have occurred. I've got to make that part of them. He said it is. It's not. I can tell you. And so often in life, people say something. Say they're sorry. We just had the 75th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz. And the world leaders all descended in Jerusalem and said lots of things. But did they really mean it? Well, here Pharaoh said the right stuff. He walked the walk, he talked the talk, but it really wasn't part of him. God says, no, he's going to need another 3 doses of the medication before it becomes real. Very often in life, that's exactly what you need. More medication. And people, only after a full dose, actually then and only then change. No matter what they say. Wish you a good Shabbos.